Upper 80s Tuesday, 90s expected, which is average for this time of year as we head.
You may see a teen struggling to find his way. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we see a teen gaining the confidence and skills to land his first job. Kids today need people to see their potential and help them achieve it. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we do whatever it takes to help kids succeed. Because when we see young people, we see limitless possibilities. Do you? Join us, Boys and Girls Clubs. Great futures.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Mississippi's trusted weather experts. This is Mississippi Live Weather This Morning.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Mississippi Live Weather This Morning. Me and Maya want to tell you good morning. And we're so excited that you're starting your morning with us. It is Monday and it's 7:30, which means it's Maya's Monday Minute. She's going to talk through what you need to know to get you out the door, and then we'll go on from there, shall we? Here's what you need to know. Maya, you want to point? You want to wave? You want to say hey? She was waving earlier. It's like she knows the camera's on. Oh, there she goes. Hey, everybody. Okay, here's what you need to know to get you out the door. Cool morning ahead. It's really crisp out there. Yeah, temperatures in the 60s. We're going to be warming up through your weekend. Yeah, Maya's going to say it too. We're going to be warming up through your week ahead into your weekend, and then dry conditions are going to come back into the forecast and stay over the next 7 days. So I'm going to hand Maya off and take you through the rest of what you need to know. Hope you always enjoy Maya's Monday Minute, even though she might be waving and pulling my hair at the same time, but it's always a good time with her. So that's what you need to know to get you out the door this morning. Let's start with the cool morning ahead. Look at temperatures right now as you're headed out. If you haven't stepped out, it's just really nice out there. I encourage you, if you're going to be in the house today or not traveling much, go ahead and take a step outdoors right now because it's really beautiful. Crisp fall morning is what I would describe it as. Temperatures in the 50s still, middle 50s across the board here in North Mississippi, and that's region wide. We're in the 50s over in Little Rock, Arkansas, 60s in Monroe, Louisiana, 58 in Birmingham, 60 up in Huntsville. So overall, region wide, sitting really below average, taking a little bit closer to home. All of us, again, in the middle 50s for the most part. A lot of us started in the low 50s, so we've gone up a few degrees from there. 56 in Water Valley, 54 in Clarksdale, 52 in Senatobia over in Tate County, 56 in Houston, 56 in Eupora. Again, some of us a little bit warmer, like down in Greenwood and further south as well. But most of us still sitting in the 50s this morning. So great as you're headed out the door. Might even need the light coat out there. Not going to need it though throughout your day. Temperatures in the 60s by 9, middle 60s expected, near 70 by 10, low 70s by 11. That northerly wind still at play. So overall, just feeling really nice throughout your day ahead. We'll eventually see temperatures in the 80s this afternoon. As for what you can expect over cloud cover, seeing a few clouds out there, but again, no rain expected today. So that is some good news out there. You can see beautiful conditions. We saw a few clouds over in our satellite and radar, and you can see it over on that Aberdeen camera. Thank you for the North Mississippi Storm Chasers for lending us your camera network. Beautiful cameras as always when we see a beautiful sunrise, some clouds out there, nice blue skies, and again, temperatures in the 50s over in Aberdeen. Same story in Amory. Same story, just different place. Beautiful blue sky, some clouds out there. Overall, a great day ahead. And again, temperatures hanging in the middle 50s in Amory as well. One more look over in Panola County. So this is northwest Mississippi. You can see the shadows, the sunshine coming down there as well. Beautiful mix of sun and clouds, and temperatures yet again in the middle 50s there as well. So most of us sitting in the middle 50s this morning, and just a great morning to get out and enjoy the start of your work week. Again, cooler this morning, Not the same story throughout the rest of the work week. However, we're still going to be hanging on to those dry conditions. As we head into your evening, maybe a few clouds out there, but overall no rainfall. If you got any plans, let's shift into Tuesday because that's a little bit of a different story. I'm watching Tuesday to potentially see a few showers try to creep into North Mississippi. I think most of them are going to fail at that. We're seeing a few more clouds out there for your Tuesday ahead. Lots of clouds to start the day. You can see that moisture trying to pull up from the north. I think most of that is going to be staying very to our south, like Jackson, central Mississippi, and then further south along the coast. I wouldn't be surprised, though, maybe a sprinkle or two ends up in places like Attala County. Can't rule that out. How about a 10% chance? But most models keep us very dry. But I just wanted to show you the potential as we head into Wednesday, sitting dry as well. Here's what you can expect over your day ahead. First 12 hours, temperatures in the 50s through your 8 o'clock hour, eventually into the 70s before noon. And then we get into the 80s into your afternoon hours. And that's around 10 degrees below average. So really can't complain for your Monday ahead. Again, northerly wind sticks around. It's just going to be a very nice day. If you have any plans, I encourage you to get outdoors. Temperatures fall back into the 70s as we head into those evening hours, eventually to the 60s overnight. We're going to be talking about that warming trend that's coming up. Why I keep telling you to get out and enjoy the conditions today, because that warming trend is coming up very, very soon. I will tell you how warm temperatures are going to be getting tomorrow. Then for your next 7 days ahead, we're going to be talking rain chances too, or lack thereof. So you're going to want to stick with us. All of those details coming up right after this.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff.
Mama!
Like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the right seat.
March 24th, 2023 was a normal Friday. You know, we knew the weather was not good, but we needed to take shelter, and we didn't have shelter. My husband and almost 2-year-old daughter, Ethan and Riley, they did lose their lives in the storm. We're still recovering from it. We'll always be recovering from it. Matt Lawpon cares about the community. He's not just there to collect a paycheck. I feel like Matt Lawpon has proven himself trustworthy.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Right now, from the Room to Room Weather Center, here's meteorologist Maggie McAuley.
Yeah, good morning and good Monday morning to you. Back live from the Room to Room Weather Center. I'm Mississippi Live meteorologist Maggie McAuley. Thanks as always for waking up with us. Hope you have your cup of coffee good to go this morning. Might need it hot if you usually like it cold, because it is a little bit cooler out there. Temperatures in the 50s area wide if you're just joining in with us. It is crisp out there. Really nice conditions as you head out the door this morning, and beautiful ongoing sky conditions as well. Take a look at this camera out of Cleveland, Mississippi. Beautiful blue skies out there, and that's really the story area wide, along with those cooler conditions. Here's a live look over in the Golden Triangle region. You can see Columbus, same story. You can see the sunshine really coming down on those roadways. This is 82. So again, nice, smooth roadways, no ongoing traffic right now there. Temperatures in the 50s. Again, Columbus, good on the roadways, good on the airways this morning. If you know anybody, or if you're headed on a flight, I'm not tracking any delays in all of our regional airports. So Memphis International down to Jackson, Shreveport, Dallas, even not seeing any over in Birmingham as well. So good to go, airways and roadways this morning. Let's talk, if you're sticking in North Mississippi, temperature is going to be getting into the 60s eventually by 9, in the upper 60s by 10. 70s come back in the forecast before we head noon and on. Overall, just a great day ahead with a good mix of sun and clouds. High temperatures today going to be in the 80s across the board. So all of us really sitting in the low to maybe middle 80s. 81 in Senatobia, 82 in Clarksdale, 82 in Cleveland. Over in Northeast Mississippi, 83 in Houston, 82 in Tupelo, 80 in Boonville, 81 up in Alcorn County. All of us in the low 80s, all of us below average. Just a really nice day ahead, again, with that northerly wind sticking around as well. So great conditions today. I keep telling you to enjoy it, and this is why I am bringing some not so great news out there for your next 7 days. We are going to be warming back up. Here in North Mississippi, we have this thing called false fall that happens a lot. Okay, so we see temperatures kind of fluctuate before they really stay down for the fall season. That's what we've seen over the past few weeks, and we are going to be warming up for your week ahead. So enjoy it today, low 80s, because we come back in full force to the 90s this week. Upper 80s by your day tomorrow. 90 comes back for Wednesday, low 90s to even middle 90s, I could argue, Friday and Saturday. We might continue to trend those temperatures upward. So definitely a warm night for Friday Night Football in those SEC games as well, not seeing those cool fall-like conditions. And then temperatures back in the low 90s as we head late weekend into your early next work week. Here's the thing, though. Even though it's going to be warm out there, not tracking any rain. So if you have any plans, you're going to be good to go, at least in that department. Let's head throughout your morning hours. Again, good to go for your Monday. Northerly winds sticking around for your afternoon, making it feel just overall very nice outside. A few mix of sun and clouds into your afternoon, but overall lots of sunshine expected. Let's head overnight Monday into your Tuesday, because that's when we start to see clouds kind of filter in from the south. We start to see our winds turn a little bit as well, bringing in that warmer air and that moisture out there for Tuesday and the rest of your work week. Could see a few showers try to squeeze out in North Mississippi. I think the majority of us stay very dry, but the southern half of the region I have about a 10% chance on. So I'm talking Grenada, Bruce, Houston, Amory, Vernon, and south. Can't rule out a passing shower or two trying to be squeezed out from a system trying to bring that moisture north. I think the majority of that sits south, and we're going to continue to monitor that. But again, about a 10% chance. Most of us stay very dry and even start to see some more breaks in those clouds as we head into your Tuesday afternoon and then out there overnight into your Wednesday as well. So overall, nice few days, except for it's going to be warmer. It's going to be dry. Take a look at your precip outlook as we head into next week. So dry over the next 7 days. Dry as we head September 14th through the 18th. Take a look at this. We are bullseyed in. North Mississippi seeing the driest conditions out of this outlook as we head into next week. That's why I really wanted to show you this, because we're looking at dry conditions sticking around, and that's really not great. It's great if you have outdoor plans. It's not great overall for the soil, because we are seeing our drought monitor becoming worse and worse over the next few weeks, and that's going to continue if we don't get any rain. So here's the latest look at it. We're seeing this moderate drought in northwest Mississippi, extending in places in the Delta, creeping over into northeast Mississippi, so trying to push into places like Lee County, already pushing into places like Grenada County. So that's going to continue to move in and worsen as we head into Thursday. That's when we get our latest drought monitor. So as these update and we don't get any really measurable rainfall, we'll continue to see our drought worsen in the area. So keeping our eye on that for sure. And again, needed rainfall, but not going to be getting it over the next really few weeks. Not looking at a whole lot of measurable rainfall, especially over the next 7 days ahead. Temperatures today in the low 80s, and then we start our warm up even tomorrow morning, not as cool, near 60 degrees, 87 by your afternoon, about a 10% chance of rain for Tuesday. Then we really dry out for the rest of your work week ahead. I'm talking dry out, even not a lot of cloud cover in the forecast. So a lot of sunshine by the end of the week as well. Definitely going to need to start watering those plants again a few times a day. 90 by your Wednesday. Low 90s as we head throughout the end of the work week. Friday and Saturday as well. I'm talking for those Friday night football games, so SEC football games that are at home this week. It's going to be warm. It's not going to be too crisp out there like it was this past Saturday. We're seeing temperatures in the low to middle 90s, lots of sunshine as well. So definitely feeling more like summer out there by the end of your work week into the start of your weekend. Low 90s, even hang on for Sunday as well. So let's look at the next 7 days. Again, main story is going to be the warmer conditions that stick around. Going to give you your final look and final update of the tropics before I let you go this morning. If you remember me talking about this last week, if you have not tuned in since Friday morning, this has really changed over the weekend. So I wanted to give you an update to that. You can see this. We've been looking at tropical satellite and the kind of a disorganization of storms coming off the African coastline. Now, I showed you this Friday, and it had about an 80 to 90% chance of development, a very high chance of development over the next 7 days. Today, the National Hurricane Center has nothing. Zero chance of development across the board. So what happened between Friday and today? Well, Saharan dust happened. We're looking at a lot of Saharan dust coming off the African coastline, extending right into that region where we start to see tropical development come off the coastline and then head over and then closer to the states. So this is really looking to set up right in that area. We watch for development. We watch these storms kind of move across the Atlantic. It's really setting up all the way through your Saturday. So that's going to limit development. It's going to limit any type of chance for development as well over the next 7 days. So that's a look overall at the tropics as well. Just want to give you that update. If you hadn't tuned in with us since this weekend, you might be wondering what was the update with that. And there's just not one, because there's no chance over the next 7 days. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast before I let you go. Again, 80s expected today. Nice day ahead. Get outdoors, because tomorrow and the next day and the next day, we continue to get warmer and warmer and warmer. So I hope you guys have a great, great, great Monday out there. Thanks, as always, for tuning in with us on Mississippi Live Weather this morning. Hope you guys have a great Monday. As always, I will be back tomorrow morning at 6:30, 7, and 7:30 a.m. Make sure to wake up with me then. And then Matt and Gabe will be back this afternoon live from the Room Room Weather Center, at 5, 6, and 10. Have a great day.
Hey, you there! Ever try to do something in under 6 minutes? Anything, like, say, grow a beard. I bet you can't. At Sweet Pepper's Deli, you get quality food in under 6 minutes. Now, how about that? Sweet Pepper's Deli. Life is sweet.
Community is the way we find our strength and share our hope. It's the way dinner on the table brings a family closer together. It's the way we make sure his first chapter book is the first step on his path to greatness. It's the way we rally in hard times and rise back up stronger than ever. United is the way we come together so everyone can thrive. Join us at unitedway.org.